A journey that I went on was a few years ago when I was travelling through Central America. I was travelling overland by bus, travelling along the Pan American Highway from Panama through Costa Rica into Nicaragua. It was a really long journey, and sometimes on this journey you'd be stuck on the road because there were quite a lot of protests, and because it was just the one motorway, it was quite easy for groups of people, or effective for groups of people, to stop the motorway, stop all the traffic. And they were protesting for many reasons. One of them was a group of indigenous people from Panama whose rainforest or cloud forests were being threatened by Chinese mining companies. Anyway, one day I got stuck in Costa Rica, and this journey took absolutely ages. By the time we got to Nicaragua, later way into the night, it was pitch black. And I had been dropped off in a deserted bus station. I was quite scared because I'd only just arrived in this country. And it was a very scary bus station, no one was really around. But I'd got a taxi from one bus station to another one. And the taxi driver, who was really, really kind, he advised me to stay in the taxi at the bus station and wait for the bus, which I did. And we had a really lovely chat. He was telling me all about his family, all about his life in Nicaragua. I was telling him about my life from England, where else I'd been on my travels, and what had happened previously that day. Then the bus arrived in the bus station, and the taxi driver said to me, "You stay here, I'm going to lock the taxi doors and I'm going to go and speak to the bus driver and ask him when the bus is leaving." So he did. He had a word with him. I sat in the taxi, not really knowing what to think or what to expect. I was in a new place, so I was quite wary and a little bit nervous. But he came back and he said, "Right, the bus is leaving in half an hour. You can get on that and then he'll take you to your destination." So we carried on chatting for a bit. I left and he said, if you ever want to come and visit me, you're more than welcome. This is my address. My family will put you up. He was a lovely man, and he sent me on my way. And I got to my destination safely, and most of the experiences that I had were like that. I was very lucky to meet such welcoming, lovely, hospitable people in that part of the world that were looking out for you all the time. It's a lovely part of the world. If you ever get to visit, I recommend it.